Hey y'all, it's Jessie, and I am here to do the top 5 favorite anime of all time tag. My friend Camilla actually did this tag, and I just know that I wanted to do it too, so I will link her video down below because she is awesome, and you should definitely go check it out. She has some awesome anime suggestions for everybody, and yeah, I decided to do this video as well. I've been watching anime since I was in elementary school, so it was really kind of hard to pick 5 out of the hundreds I've seen, but I think that I've gotten 5 that I really believe are probably my top favorite. Number 5 is Soul Eater. Soul Eater so much. I've cosplayed Aruka Frog and Black Star. Soul Eater is just so great. Like, I don't know. It's just so great. I watched it while it was airing. I've watched it several times after that. I'm currently watching it again because it is airing on Adult Swim on Saturday nights. I love Soul Eater. I just do. So yeah, the series is about groups of students at this school. We have Maka and Soul. Maka is a Meister and Soul is her weapon. He turns into a scythe. We have Black Star, and Tsubaki. Black Star is the Meister and Tsubaki turns into a variety of weapons, but most popular is probably her shuriken or her smoke bomb. Then we have Death the Kid, who's actually the son of Shinigami, so he's already a Shinigami, but he goes to the school anyway because he's Death and he does what he wants. But he has, he's the Meister and he has 2 weapons, the Thompson sisters, Liz and Patty, and they turn into pistols. I like Soul Eater because, I don't know, it's got this really large cast of characters, and whenever an anime has like a bunch of characters that you can just choose a whole bunch of favorites, I like that. But I think the story is really cool. I love the characters. I think it's so funny. It's one of those anime that doesn't take itself too seriously, but it knows when to get serious. Like when stuff go down, they know they got to do what they got to do. I think that the bad guys in this series are awesome. And it's just so good. It's on Adult Swim now, so you should just check it out. I love it. Black Star is probably one of my favorite costumes I've ever done. He's one of my favorite characters. And yeah, Soul Eater, definitely one of my top animes. I love it. Number 4 on my list is Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, or just Gurren Lagann. I watched Gurren Lagann when it was airing. I didn't even, let me tell you how I discovered Gurren Lagann. I used to be really big into Cosmode, which is a cosplay magazine, and one of the ones that I had got had a costume on a mannequin, and I didn't know the character, I didn't know who the costume belonged to, I just knew that I really liked it, and it turned out to be Yoko, and I'm a huge Yoko fan. Like, I don't know, you see her right there? Yeah. Up there, she up there. I love Yoko. She's my favorite character. I've cosplayed her, and she's probably my second favorite costume behind Black Star. And I love Gurren Lagann. I didn't even know anything about it, and I saw designs of it, and I just absolutely loved it. But like the summary says, we have Kamina and we have Simon, and basically all humans are driven underground because of the Spiral King. He's driven them to subterranean lifestyles, and Simon is a digger, and diggers have to dig deeper so they can, you know, get more space to live. And Kamina wants to escape to the surface because he's got all these dreams of going up to the surface. So Simon discovers the core drill, and he discovers Gurren, which is a small mecha that starts growing up to big mechas. I love mech anime. It's one of my favorite genres of anime, so of course I was gonna like Gurren Lagann. It ain't even no thing. Of course I was gonna like it, but I didn't know how much I was gonna like it until I actually started to watch it, and oh my goodness, this show is amazing. Basically, Kamina and Simon and Yoko form Team Gurren, and other humans start joining, and it becomes like this huge big deal, and they go and fight the Spiral King and all his minions, and they build something really great for humanity. And I don't know why that's so inspirational, but it is. And one of my favorite quotes that Kamina says is, he tells Simon that not to believe in himself, but to believe in me that believes in you. I don't know why that's so inspirational to me, but I love it. I use it frequently. Yeah, I use it frequently when talking about things, but I like it. And if you like giant mecha battles, we have mechs in the series that are as big as planets. We have mechs in the series that are bigger than planets, throwing planets at other mechs. The battles are just on point. Like, oh my god. Really? We're gonna have planet throwing mechas? I think that's a win. I think that's a definite thumbs up. Number 3 is Cowboy Bebop. Okay, I struggle with Cowboy Bebop on my list because whereas I really know that I love this series and it makes me cry and get all nostalgic every time I rewatch it, it's older and I'm like, there has to have been something that's came along that has taken Cowboy Bebop off my list. Nothing. I mean, nothing has. I have watched Cowboy Bebop since I was in high school and I still love it. Like, it's still one of my favorite series. I absolutely enjoy it. So Spike Spiegel and his crew of bounty hunters who are on a spaceship called the Bebop, and sci-fi is definitely one of my favorite genres of entertainment. Not just anime, but of entertainment, period. So obviously that automatically makes me love this series by default. But they're bounty hunters, and each episode kind of has them going off a different bounty. But I think that the best part about Cowboy Bebop is about the past of the characters, because each character, other than Spike, each character at least has 1 or 2 episodes that tell about their past, and all of their pasts are very tragic. And although Spike has a very tragic past, all his crew is kind of dysfunctional with tragic past. Spike's past is basically he was a gangster, he was in a gang, and he and his best friend in the gang both like the same woman, and you know when 2 people like the same person, it's drama. It's just a really, really good show. It's a classic, and if you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop yet, you definitely need to check it out. It's airing on Adult Swim. It's been airing on Adult Swim for decades, and I just really, really love it. There's nothing can uproot it, apparently. Number 2 is Fullmetal Alchemist. There's a divide in the Fullmetal Alchemist fandom. Some people like the original 2003 anime, which basically went its own path. It doesn't follow the manga. And then some people love Brotherhood, which is the 2009 anime, which sticks very closely to the manga. Some people are either way. I am not. I love Fullmetal Alchemist, period. Regardless, I love them both. They both have their own way of making me feel amazing. I cosplayed Envy when the 2003 series was running. I cosplayed Envy, which is a homunculus in the series. And then for the 2009 rebirth, you know, for Brotherhood, I cosplayed Edward finally, who is the main character. Fullmetal Alchemist takes place in a world where alchemy exists, and Edward and Alphonse are alchemists, and their mother dies, and out of tragedy they want to resurrect her and use this taboo form of blood alchemy kind of to try to bring her back to life. And everything comes with a price. That's kind of the theme of both series, is equivalent exchange. You get what you give. So in exchange for their Edward's leg and arm, and for Alphonse's entire body, they get this monstrous creature of a mother back, and that's not right. That's not what they asked for. So the whole series is about Edward doing whatever it takes to kind of get the Philosopher's Stone, find the Philosopher's Stone, so that he can get his, mainly, more so his brother's body back than him. I think he's more concerned with Alphonse than he is with himself. So he tries to do things to get Alphonse's body back, even though, you know, he got to get his limbs back as well. But I mean, he's got some pretty cool auto mail. I don't know if he wants to get that up too much. He can also transmute, which is what using alchemy without a circle. So he kind of transmutes his arm, his auto mail, into weapons to use against all the people that are also out to get the Philosopher's Stone and what not, like the homunculi, which are artificial humans, which are the most amazing characters in anime. And now, my number 1 favorite anime of all time. Can you guess it? Have you guessed it yet? Maybe this will help you guess it. I don't know. Have you still not guessed it? Okay, I'll just tell you. My number 1 favorite anime is Rurouni Kenshin. What? I know, Rurouni Kenshin has been, oh my god, that is such an old anime. I saw it in high school, and I can't get enough of it. I'm gonna tell you, the live action movie just came out. It came out in Japan last August, but I just saw it probably earlier this year in January. I was so into that movie. I love Rurouni Kenshin so much. Ever since it became like my number one anime, nothing has ever made it, uprooted it from its spot. I don't think anything ever will. I think when I'm 80 years old, thinking back on the good old days, I'm gonna be thinking about Rurouni Kenshin is definitely gonna remain my top anime. Takes place in historical Japan, which is probably my favorite genre other than mech sci-fi. And it's got a lot of swordplay, a lot of fighting with the swordplay, but Kenshin is pretty much a pacifist. He was this huge deal assassin during the war, and he kind of just got fed up of the killing and he left and started wandering around Japan, and he turned in his lethal sword for a reverse blade sword where the blade is on the side where it cannot kill you. He doesn't kill. He's like the Batman of anime. Kenshin don't kill. So I absolutely love this series. It's a long series. It's 95 episodes. There's movie, there's animated movie, there's the live action movie that just came out, and why do I love it so much? It's just so perfect. For me, it's perfect. I'm not going to say it's one of those anime that everyone's going to think is perfect, because we all have different tastes. My taste is swords. I like swords. I like sword fights, and this has a lot of it. The characters are awesome. Kenshin has, obviously it said, what did it say? The Kendo Master is Kaoru. That's his love interest, or becomes his love interest. And she was kind of the first strong female character I ever kind of ran into when it came into anime. She was pretty strong. When I was back then, I didn't like her, probably because I was like one of those crazy fangirls that liked anime characters and thought that Kenshin was mine, and she couldn't have him. But now that I look back on it, Kaoru's really a strong character. Then there's Yahiko. He's this little kid. He's super adorable. I love him. Oh my god, they casted him perfect in the live action movie. He was so cute. And then there is Sanosuke, who is the brawler. I like Sanosuke. He's probably one of my favorite, another character that one of my favorites. I mean, Kenshin is probably number one favorite character of all time. Then Sanosuke is probably very closely number two. Sanosuke is funny. He is awesome. Love it so much. The manga's good. The movies are good. It's just good. I don't know. Come here. I love it. I love you. So those are my top 5 favorite anime of all time. And obviously there are so many more that I love, and it was hard. It was hard. Except for Kenshin. That's not hard. That's never hard. But everything else pretty hard. But yeah, you should definitely check out Camille's video if you give it a chance. Give it a chance. Go check it out. She's awesome. She's a great chick. Subscribe to her. Subscribe to me. Like, thumbs up this video. And leave your 5 favorite anime, or leave your favorite anime down below, or suggest some new anime to me to watch, because I am looking to find some spring 2013 anime to watch and feast my eyes upon. And that's all. Oh yeah, and of course I'm gonna have like a very long list of anime right now.